Persephone refused Hades an invitation to her upcoming divine symposium.
Why wouldn't she? He's her captor.
Having a good time.
How exclusive is this group?
Not at all. We welcome new faces with open arms. Anyone who's willing to discuss Persephone all day long can join.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that one, Shadow. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I mean...
I thought it was literally that you hadn't streamed to Twitch before and you needed to enter your stream key. And because I know last week you said you wanted to set it up.
Yeah, and...
I meant like literally set it up. The only thing I can think of is that maybe Twitch is not recognizing a Wi-Fi signal or something, and is just ignoring the fact that you don't have enough signal strength. They're just like, oh, you don't have enough signal strength to broadcast. So they're just automatically shutting you down before you even try.
So oh well. Now, let's see how we can do this. Let's admire the
That would be
view.
a question for Bunny. She always streams from this PlayStation.
Admire the view, admire the view, and then we poison.
Just had a little bit of a sour taste coming out of my mouth. I just realized it. That's a question for Bunny. Oh.
What do you think of the whisper that Hecate seeks to
Nobody
steal
tell her I said
Persephone's
that.
throne for herself? They look like good friends to me. You know, I completely agree. Persephone needs someone like Hecate by her side supporting her.
Return to... Okay. All three have been poisoned, so let's go upstairs. There he is.
I'm ready for the toast.
You know, everyone is saying what a great conversationalist you are. So knowledgeable about Persephone. You'll be a perfect fit here.
Yeah, okay.
These people really don't seem as corrupt as Hecate made them out to be.
Everyone gather to toast.
She just throws it out. She goes, what? I hate this. They put all these decisions. Now I have to figure out what is really going on with this game.
Is it sad that my most anticipated video game is Pokemon Sword and Shield this year?
Nope, because that's what we want. Hey, I got my wife. That's her anniversary gift. I got both of them from my other daughter. That's
Did you
her.
see that they're doing a dual pack of it this time?
They did Sun and Moon the same way.
Oh, did they?
They did Sun
I
and Moon the
fucking
same way.
found a video of a guy yesterday because I was watching YouTube videos, and this guy was fucking bitching like about the price of um or not Sun and Moon of Sword and Shield.
It's the
And
same.
he's like, all Pokemon games used to be $40. They were on handheld price. Like he was sounding really like whiny and bitchy. And he goes, but now that the Switch is a home console, they're selling the games at $60, and that's what the Wii used to sell their games at. And I don't want to pay the extra $20 for the game.
Then don't buy it.
And
Then don't buy it. That's all there is to it.
he whined about it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, I thought he was gonna give us like a good reason as to why it shouldn't be $20 more. And I was like sitting there listening to this video
Wait.
as I was doing
Why
other
was
stuff. And I thought he was gonna give us like a good reason
Was
as
it?
to why it shouldn't be $60.
Welcome
Like,
to
you know, it should
Sword.
only be $40 like all the other Pokemon games.
Guards.
And I'm like, wait, Let's Go was $60, right? Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, those were $60, weren't they? Pretty sure they were. Yeah, they were on the Switch. They were $60. So, I mean, nobody complained about the price of those. Complained about the motion control. Because of the fucking motion control, I still haven't beaten it. And then he complained about the graphics. And I don't. Have you been watching any of the videos about Sword and Shield?
Mm-mm.
I don't know why I want to keep saying Sword and Moon, fucking Sun and fucking Moon in my head now. So people are complaining about the graphics because they got this other game in development that looks really, really good, and the demo for Pokemon Sword and Shield didn't look all that good. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it was a demo. Cut them some slack. Every time Nintendo does a demo at E3, it looks like shit. Like, they did this with Pokemon Let's Go. They came out and they fucking just shredded it. They're like, this is so stupid. Look at all the errors that they made. And then when the game came out, people were like, oh my god, this is so cool. Right? And they're like, they fixed all the errors. And I'm like, it was a fucking demo. Of course there's going to be errors in the demo. Do you expect it to be perfect? I don't know. But some of the stuff is just kind of funny that you find people whining about.
Like I said, hey, if you don't like it, don't buy it. So
I don't know. You've played all the other Pokemon games, right, Shadow? With your wife?
Heck yeah.
How big of a deal is it that there's no national Pokédex in this game? Like, how big of a deal is that? Like, is it really that big of a deal? Like, because you got all these other games and you can't transfer your Pokemon up. Is it really that big of a deal?
Well, see, the thing is, if you have this one, lineup that you play, like there's like I have this one lineup that I've always played, and I've wrecked people online with it. I've literally wrecked people online with it. But to not have a national dex, you can't get that Pokemon that you want into the new games like all before. But to some people it really isn't a big deal, but to some people, yeah, it is. It's a big deal because you want that familiarity. You want to be familiar, but hey, times have changed. I mean, it's changing. I mean, it's like I said, I read an article. You've already got 800 varieties of Pokemon right now.
Yeah, but they're
Got it.
bringing it back down to like 250 or something,
Yeah,
from what I've read, right? Yeah,
yeah.
there's 800 variety, but they're bringing it back down. And in all honesty, um, the only reason that I could think, like, people are sitting there going, but they had the walking animation in Sun and Moon, so they didn't have to really do, like they had all of that done, and they
Hmm.
had all the high definition character models and all of this
Yeah,
stuff
but that was
already
for
done. But
yeah, yeah, but that was still for
3DS,
the
it's all different coding.
3DS.
So they'd have to
Yeah.
recode everything. So like by sitting there going, it's already done, that's on a different console. Like if you really think about it, like it's on a handheld console.
Hmm.
I would assume that the coding, the language is completely different for it. I mean, I don't know, but I would think that it would be.
Yeah, but
But then again, these people just like to whine.
look, everybody expects, you know, we get our 200, we get our 250, got to catch them all, and then we add all of our rest, and everybody's happy. Well, they want to try something different. This is a new system. This is, I mean, other than Pokemon Go Pikachu and Go Eevee and Go Pikachu, this is the very first real Pokemon game, the very first real one. And that one was just a bigger version of Go. All that Pokemon Go, Go Pokemon Go Pikachu and Go Eevees, that's Pokemon Go.
And
This
they
is
just like I
actually a Pokemon game.
Yep, and I don't know if you've been following it or not, but they announced the Pokemon Home thing for like storing Pokemon online,
Yeah.
and like you'll be able to do extra stuff with that in the future. And it was like in the future, like we don't know what we're gonna be able to do with that. But like we'll be able to put Pokemon in there from different games, and like they talk about like, oh, you can put your game like from Go and from Pokemon Let's Go, and like and it'll like interact with each other, and like and they showed it in like a branched off version, and once you like you can just jump them all into home, but only certain Pokemon will be able to go back and forth into certain games. But like Pokemon Home is just going to be this huge storage space for your Pokemon, I guess. And
Yeah.
I was like, do we really need that? And then they announced this thing, which I have the video up right now. I haven't watched it yet. It's called Pokemon Masters, and I have no idea what that's about. It was just announced today, or the video was just released today. Um, but that's something new.
They're
Um,
trying to look. Pokemon's a juggernaut. They know that. Okay, they have to compete with. Let's face it. Pokemon's got to compete with. Um, they got to compete with Fortnite. They got to compete with Apex Legends. They got to, you know, compete with now WoW coming back. You know, you know, Pokemon used to be it. I mean, everybody anticipated the next when the next Pokemon series was coming out. Everybody was waiting with bated breath, and now you got Fortnite. Everybody, you got Fortnite. Now you got Apex Legends. Um, you got WoW coming back. I mean, you've got Final Fantasy.
Money wise, Pokemon is still blowing them out the water.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like I don't remember who I was telling this to, but I was reading the money reports from 2018 on franchises,
Mm-hmm.
and the number one franchise in the world to sell stuff was Pokemon,
Oh
and it
yeah.
was like $91 billion in 2018.
I mean, with the
And I'm
card,
like, really?
yeah, with the
And
card
that's
games,
everything involved. It's like the cards, um, the
T-shirts,
movies,
the
you
movies,
know,
the plushes,
everything, right?
T-shirts. Yeah.
And then like below that, by like $30 billion was Marvel. So you got to think about that. Like a huge blockbuster fucking movie cinematic company lost to a video game company. Like not just video, but like to like when you, just in a year by $30 billion. And then I think
Yep.
like the one below that was something else, and like the top three were all Disney related.
No.
We're all Disney related because Pokemon is owned by Disney now.
Yep.
The answers. This confusion wasn't at all what I expected. Why do I get the feeling I've been played?
Okay. It has been Exited a block scene. Okay, so it appears that I have been played by a god. So said god is gonna have to die. I hate being played. So where is she? Hmm. All right. Oh, guys, just got a invite from Sammy. So I want to go to Sammy and get her to get you guys on. Okay. 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 I can't use. Oh, it says I can't use the invitation. Uh, oh, okay. Oh, there she is.
Oh, shit.
We're men. We like to take a while.
Not in all things. Some things, yes, but not in all things.
I'm here. Don't even try that. Jeez. Well, no. I saw your invite, so I joined on your invite, dear. It's like, you know.
You two are too cute. I love it.
Okay.
Yes, cute.
Right.
It's so awesome. Just kidding. I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Whatever.
Whatever. Why?
Ooh.
I am not of the sense, milady. No.
Ooh, punishment. Hey, wait a minute now.
Yeah,
Punishment.
I know, right?
Punishment. Oh. Punishment.
First of all, you're talking to two. Excuse me, and I'm gonna say you're talking to 3 sexually deprived men. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing.
Hey, I'm not.
What? Exactly. Yeah. No, we're still sexually. Both me and him are sexually deprived.
I'm not sexually deprived. I thought we talked about this earlier. And
Oh,
that
that's
we're
right.
supposed to exaggerate.
Sorry, excuse me. Yuri was with a porn star last night. Apparently, sorry, 2 porn stars last night, a male and a female.
Damn, he was with a porn star.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
See? See? He knows what's up.
Yeah, like I said.
Apparently, Shadow and Kenneth enlightened me on something earlier, and when we talk about our sexual exploitations, we're supposed to blemish and lie and make them bigger. Nobody fucking told me about that for the last 30 years. Been telling everybody how it is.
Yes, exactly. He was controlled. No, technically he wasn't because he was watching or doing whatever. So no.
Like
wait, maybe it was 3 point stars. Maybe Yuri is the porn star that he didn't tell us about. See, there you go.
You know, if we're gonna be really honest, I had to find the video that I liked first, so I probably had like 20 tabs open. So they're probably like,
damn,
it's always like that.
So it's an orgy now. We just graduated to an orgy.
Oh, come on.
Why, Sammy?
I was gonna say, like
wait a minute, hold on, folks.
Heard.
No, wait a minute, hold on, folks. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Sammy, it sounds like you're blushing?
Wow. No, I'm not. I mean, nuts. I mean, God.
Well. What?
Are they?
Ooh, hot salted balls.
Hey everybody, have you seen my balls? They're big and salty and brown. If you ever need a quick pick me up, just stick my balls in your mouth. Suck on my chocolate salty balls. Right?
I bet you're one of the type of persons that could just walk around with a bag of nuts and just like flick a couple into your hand and then just like kind of roll them around in your hand and then like flick one up in the air and then like catch it in your mouth. You know?
No, we're talking to you.
You. That's why I didn't say it. I'm like,
you.
I'm pretty
we're
sure
talking
it was
to you,
not
dear.
That's why I was laughing.
Or so you tell us.
Sammy is the kind of girl I can sit there and say, no. Sammy is the kind of girl I can sit there and I can imagine her and being like this. She's eating a bag of nuts. You know what? I'm done. Here you go. Slap somebody with it. You can hold my nuts now. Excuse me? Yeah, you can hold my nuts, girl. Oh, wow. So, yes. Yeah, it was not as salty as I thought it would be. Ah, no, just kidding.
What do these humans expect from her? I'd heard some of them
like burns.
I don't know. I should probably
everything.
pop back into a stream. Shadow, did you ever get your stream going?
Ungrateful delinquents.
By the way?
You give them too much credit. Still, Persephone needs protection.
Don't look at me.
There's a friend of mine and your
Where
father's.
is Paul? Oh, where is Paul? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Where is Paul in me? Where is Paul in me? Him working? No, I don't believe it. Nope.
RMXE. I had him on my friends list, but he took me off. He must not like me.
I'd say you're in love with Persephone.
No one understands her the way I do.
Oh, well, that's why he took him off. Because we're not quiet.
And what do you see?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I've never had anyone ask me.
What? He's quiet, but yet he got blocked? For what?
How do you know this, Kiros?
He was an aide of sorts to your father. Every great painter needs a hand to crush their pigment. That was Kiros, a warrior.
Say no more. I'll find Kiros for you.
I knew I could trust you. While you're gone, I'll arrange a meeting with Persephone. Bring Kiros to the heart of Elysium.
Wow.
We'll be there.
Sounds like it's probably that time of the month.
Ooh. Oh, wow, that works too.
That doesn't sound like Wolfie, but I could see her doing something like that when she's like stressed out.
Yep.
First time I'm hearing about it, so I have no idea.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, this happened a long time ago. I have no clue. I don't even.
We used to play Destiny together, I thought. So, I mean, yeah, it would have been a really long time ago. That I thought I would have even talked to him. Because he plays Destiny, doesn't he? He plays Monster Hunter too, doesn't he? See, so I would have played a couple games with him.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
he's free to join. Just I always make my parties private because otherwise they show up in Bunny's community, and if they show up in Bunny's community, then people from Bunny's community are like, Yuri, I joined and I wanted to say hello. What are you doing?
Happened yesterday when I our when I had
Freako, Nico. It's freaking Nico. Oh yeah, he does. He likes it a lot. That's why he's here.
I should be careful. High security here.
You're like, I bet you do.
And I know Kenneth has had a couple of times where we've been playing games really late at night and Puddle Blop has joined in, drunk off his ass when we've had an unlocked party.
And I'm like, who is this
Yeah.
dude? And like, hey, brothers, what's going on? And I'm
Yes.
like, hi. He's like, yeah. What
Because
y'all
our
doing?
party showed up in Bunny's community. And the big thing, and you can tell he's fucking drunk, is because the big thing he does is he'll join the party and he'll go, hey guys, I got my hands caught in a couple pickle jars. Can you help me? And he'll clang the jars together. And he's so fucking obnoxious when he's drunk. And he'll start something else and be like, oh shit, my feet are caught in pickle jars. And he'll clang the jars again. And he'll clang them together again. He'll go, no, they're not pickle jars. They're just empty bottles of tequila.
Oh, it's sad. I
And
mean,
then
you know,
then
like,
he'll leave. Or
See,
he'll stay for 45 minutes and talk about sex, which
Yeah.
isn't unusual for our group.
yeah, but I mean, there's the, okay, guys, stop, because, yeah, okay, or versus the, it's drunk, and we're going to just keep going until somebody gets fucking offended and leaves. And I really don't want to do that. I really don't like people like that.
What about that other guy, Shadow, the other day when we were in that chat and that one Twitch dude entered the chat and was just like belligerent with everybody? That was horrible.
I think Shadow. I think he's here. He's
I
just
think he
probably
stepped
doing.
away.
Yeah, it's been a weird morning with him and his wife and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, we were listening to his thing, and the next thing you know was like, all I heard was like, we gotta get that damn washing machine fixed because I've been wearing the same underwear for like the last 3 to 4 days. I was like,
I don't
Right?
know.
See? Oh, you weren't I'm sorry, Sammy. You weren't here for that. You weren't here for that conversation,
Sure wasn't.
Sammy.
Sure
So
wasn't.
apparently, like I said, like we told you earlier, we're deprived
Okay.
for obvious reasons. Shadow's been deprived for what, since 2000 and what?
2000. His
Right.
first term. His
Yep.
first term.
There you go. His first.
So.
It's been about 3 years, so well, I mean 3 years. I want to. Okay.
Kenneth is probably like, my wife said that it's mine, but I know that I didn't sleep with her that night. So
Right. No, but no, it's like that when we first started being together and dating. No, you're right. We had sex like rabbits. It was one of those things. But at the same time, the reason why it was like that was because it was the only girl I was with, and two, it was like, cool, I have this here. Who in God's name? Of course, as soon as I start talking about her, she calling me right now.
Damn.
Hi, honey.
Okay, she said it, not us. I'm glad you said that.
So what was
not
this
us.
about that Twitch person who joined chat the other day? Some Twitch person you were waiting for Shadow to get back?
Yeah. I don't even know who the guy was. And he ended up. It's like, They were playing, I was playing Apex. You know, they were playing Apex Legends, and he got on, and he's talking about, oh, I can beat all you guys. You know, you guys are not to play. I'm like, okay. So.
How do you know he was a Twitch person? Did he have like Twitch in his title? I love seeing people that rename themselves and they add like TV because they think they're gonna be some big celebrity. Or they get a new PlayStation account. Really? Yeah.
Hermes sent me.
That keymaker is predictable. I'll give him that much.
Okay. Sorry about that. So
I think you deserve a sandwich after a hard day of working out.
Right. Oh. That's it. Dang, you're fat. Your fat's not gonna go away like that, man. You gotta go more. You gotta go harder. You gotta do some squats. I know. I'm giving you a hard time. But anyway, so let me. Really? No, I'm not answering your phone.
You should go with the military style and start carrying weight when you go for those walks. Like put on a backpack and just fill it with weight. Be like, I'm gonna really earn these calories now.
This is going to be easier than I thought.
Wait, what's going to be easier?
Right? Okay.
All right, Kiros. Let's make this quick. You said this is going to be easier than you thought.
Okay. So let me explain. I guess I tell you guys. Let me explain. So this whole thing. So with the wifey and everything here, which everybody keeps talking about. Oh, you know, it's whatever. So with the wifey here, for 3 years, I have, and I mean, do you want me to be completely honest, or do you want me to just be like, you know, keep it PG? Okay. So for some reason, and I don't know what it is, and it just kind of fucks with me, is that the smell. The smell. like when you know how women are supposed to, like some women clean, some women douche, some women do all the other stuff. And there are some women who, like, some women smell like rose gardens and you just want to be in the garden all day long. And other ones smell like a fucking tuna factory and you're like, what the fuck did I just walk into? Like that. That is kind of how my wife is like a tuna factory.
No.
So when you're sitting there and you're like, I did, and I told her to get it fixed. She swears she got it fixed. Like when we got pregnant, because I say yes when we got pregnant together. The doctor went and said, okay, well you have a STD, and she's like, I do. Well, I've only been with him for last year and a half or whatever. He's like, well, you have an STD, so that means your husband probably has one, or wife, or whoever you are. So you both take this stuff, because it was for chlamydia, I believe. You both take this stuff, no sex for a month between you two, and it should clear up. Okay, so we did that. No problems, no nothing, baby's healthy, everything else like that. Still fast forwarding, every time I do anything with her, I smell the smell. And I'm like, the fuck is going on? Why am I smelling this? I shouldn't be smelling this. None of this. And she's like, well, I'm going to get an appointment. She always says she's getting an appointment, and she never does anything. So then she wonders why I don't give her any sex. So, yeah. I keep telling her, I'm like, look, if my dick gets limp from me smelling that, like, that's on you. It's not me. I've been trying to tell you that. So, it's a huge deal. We've had that. I have a cushion, a triangle cushion that's bent for her and everything else like that to do all that kind of stuff. We have his and her KY jelly. We even have the edible stuff too. We have all of that.
Just remember the saying. Tastes like chicken, keep on licking. Tastes like trout, get the fuck out.
Exactly. So that's what I've been doing. And then she's been wondering, like, well, why? How come you don't want to do it? It's not like I don't want to do anything with you. It's because I told you. And see, this is how savage I am. I told her on our anniversary, which was in April, because she wanted to have sex that night. And I said, no. Well, why not? Because you still stink. On our anniversary. That's horrible, isn't it? Yeah. Because I was like, no, sorry. No, I'm not doing it. If you can't sit there. I mean, come on. Sammy, if you're with a man and his nuts or dick smelled like from under cheese, smelled nasty.
Ouch.
You'd say, go take a shower, right? I ain't touching it. Exactly. You clean him. I don't know how I'm going to do that with a woman. Hey, let me, how about you put your legs up so I can learn how to douche you? Okay. Yeah. Let me scrub that real quick. Let me get a loofah and rub it around my dick. Here you go.
Yeah. Like I said, me, I wouldn't know. Yeah. It's called. I wouldn't know what it looked like if I saw it. So it would be like on a milk carton talking about, have you seen me? Nope.
Oh, that's horrible, dude.
Not for 14 years. Nope. Mm-hmm. Just like that. Hey, sorry, but I mean, it's like everybody goes, well, you mean you haven't gone with it for that long? I said, yeah. But what about? I said, no, I do. No, I said, no, I do not do that self-induced torture. I'm sorry. I don't do that self-induced torture. It's like, it's the real thing or nothing at all.
You
sorry.
know what? I mean,
it's the real thing or nothing at all.
Like, yes. I used to be like that.
Torture. We were calling it a three-way earlier.
See, but at first I would kind of agree with him, right? I would agree. I'd be like, you know what? You guys are right. You shouldn't be like that. But seeing that and like I was telling them, the options like I have, like the women that have been like talking to me or trying to throw themselves at me and everything, and it's like, do I want to cheat? Do I want to cheat? Do I want to cheat? I could cheat. I could cheat right now. And then it's like,
Uh-oh.
what? It's not that easy. No, it's not, because I need to be established first before I do that. That's the problem.
And my problem is that my daughter's is special needs. So it's more of I love my daughter and I want to be there for her. So it's called
Right.
suffer. It's what I would usually have been called suffer in silence. So that's what I do. I suffer in
That's what
silence.
we. Well, we might me and Shadow might as well be single anyway because of the stuff that's happening. But the problem is with that, it's the whole. There's nothing we can, like we can do stuff, but there has to be certain things to help us to do something. I mean, like I said, I have a 3-year-old. I can get it. I mean, once I get a different job and get to a different place, yeah, then I'm all like, bye, honey. I want better. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'll leave it be. But I am. I have been applying for it. I've been applying for everything. The gun permit that I have has been holding me up, and I have to appeal for that, which sucks. So yeah. So it's like my life is not bad. I mean, if it wasn't that I worked underneath my my family here at the casino because I'm a guard, I wouldn't even have this problem. You wouldn't have seen me. I would have been like, yeah, guys, yeah, I got divorced. We're all good. Blah blah blah. No big deal. Blah blah. It's like that. But not when I know I work with her mom, which has to be like the tribal person, the third person in charge of the head of all the tribal, who pays for the checks, does things, and do whatever. So she knows all that stuff. Honestly, though, I don't know. And the thing is, she went through a bad divorce anyway with her ex-husband. So her ex-husband decided to leave their kids around 6, like. So her brother was 2 and my wife was 6. He left, didn't talk to them for about, I don't know, 12 years, got back into the picture, remarried, she remarried, and now they're like, oh, everything's good, we worked it all out, it's okay. But then hearing all the stuff that the mom has issues, the daughter has issues, the son has issues, they all have issues, and I came to a family who are like, yeah, we're all good, we're good people. And then you start reading in like the fine line and be like, wow, this is like the fucking, Princess Diana and something Queens and all the other shit going on. Like, you don't know the true story until you go and see the true story. And you're like, oh shit, these guys are all crazy. This is kind of weird. So, yeah, it's... Your son's different. I'm just gonna put it out that way. Your son's different. I'll leave it at that, Sam. It's different. So hey, it happens. It's not your fault. I mean, to a point, yes, but you can only do so much as a single mom. So it is what it is.
That's all of them. Let's keep moving.
Once Adonis hears my plan worked, maybe he'll stand down.
Hurry, kiddos. We need to get back to Hermes. But Persephone might suspect something.
I hear Persephone likes to test her new recruits. I've got a bit of a temper. If you see me turning red,
I'll think of something.
it's true. I'll be right back.
Move! Yeah!
Well, yeah. No, don't think so, because I've already got three that are doing the same thing. So, because they expect us to do, because they expect us to do it for them. Don't. Hmm. Well, me too. Well, me too. But guess what? I've got three. I got my oldest, the oldest girl. Okay, she's got, and guys, do not repeat this. She's got she's got two kids and one on the way from three different baby daddies. Okay, I've got a middle son who thinks he is, well, God's gift to everything. 24. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. And he ain't leaving. And so, and the youngest, well, the second youngest daughter, she's not leaving here either because they can't handle
Hey,
life.
Pharaohs.
They can't. No, it's called they're millennials. They're millennial kids. I know. I know. And they won't do it.